Hey YouTube, well, I'm late again. I don't seem to be as good at these videos as I thought I would be. I missed my 6-week post-op video, and I'm late for my 7-week. Today's Thursday, and it's July 21st. My 7-week post-op date was last Tuesday. I'll start with last week, my week 6. It was a very disappointing week, and maybe that's why I didn't do the video. I was kind of down about it. I only lost 4 ounces. I think I went from 250.6 to 250.2. Yeah. So I was down last week. I was really frustrated that in 4 weeks I only lost 6 pounds and 4 ounces. That's frustrating when you have weight loss surgery. You expect to see more come off faster than that. But anyway, so this last Tuesday, I got on the scale. Actually, I weighed myself on Sunday. So I felt different. I felt like I might maybe lost some weight, and I was just way too curious. So I went ahead and weighed myself on Sunday, and I remember I was getting ready to get on the scale, and I was like, just give me at least 247. Give me a 3-pound loss. Let me have 3 pounds, because it would have made me so happy to have 3 pounds. So I hop on the scale, and I was 245.2, which was a weight loss in 5 days of 5 pounds. I was thrilled. So I've been just giddy about it ever since. Even with the small weight loss, in 4 weeks I only lost about 6 pounds. And it's frustrating, but at the same time I'm still losing. Even 4 ounces, it was still a loss. And that's what I keep having to tell myself. And you know what? I am 50. What is it? I started my starting weight when I very first started this whole thing was 297 pounds. I'm now 245. I've lost 52 pounds. I can't complain. 31 of that has been since surgery. 21 before surgery. It's thrilling. I have to say, this is just, there are some things that bother me, but it doesn't matter. I mean, they don't bother me to the extent of regret or anything like that. Like, I think my biggest issue is not being able to drink faster. Because there's times where I'll realize I haven't been drinking for a little while, and that I really need to get the fluids down, and I really want to chug it down. I just want to chug. I used to be a chugger, and I didn't realize that until after surgery. I'd go hours between drinking, but when I did drink, I would suck down 30 ounces in like 5 minutes. So now I'm having to try to change my habits and sip all day. I'm still working on it. I will admit there are days that I do not get my 64 ounces in. The other day I think I was a little dehydrated. I went to the doctor and they wanted to do some blood work and check my levels. And my veins were so stinking thin because I was dehydrated that they couldn't get anything. They couldn't get in my vein well enough or anything in my vein. My blood just wasn't pumping right. I don't know. They stuck me 3 times and finally said, you need to rehydrate and come in next week. So I go in tomorrow, and I've been pumping the fluids today. I think I'm up to like 50 ounces already today. So I'm doing well today, and it's only 2 o'clock. But I forget to drink a lot, so that's a struggle. Makes me want to have one of those beer hats, but have bottles of water instead, and just have the straws in my mouth all the time. So that it's just a constant reminder to drink. I'll have drinks sitting next to me all the time, and I'll forget to drink them. It's just, I have to form a habit. Anyway, let's see. I have not had any intolerances to foods. I'm doing well. I did have a day last week where, for some reason, every bite that I took did not set well with me. It didn't matter what it was that I was eating, so I ended up doing all fluids that day. I just decided forget it, and I drank protein and my Crystal Light and water, and had a liquid day, and I was fine with that. That was the first time that I've struggled as far as pain in my stomach or nausea or anything like that. I have not thrown up once. The only time that I threw up was while I was still in the hospital after surgery when they made me do the barium test. It's just, this is going so easy. I mean, there are still struggles. You still have to make the right choices. You still have to choose wisely as far as what you're eating, and make sure that you're not eating the same things that you ate that got you to this point. And that's a struggle sometimes. But I thought someone was at my door. No? Okay. Anyway, things are going pretty good. I am making wise choices. The only bread-like food that I eat is wheat thins. They agree with me really well, and I get the reduced fat wheat thins, and I'll have slices of cheese on them, or I'll have port wine cheese, or I'll just grab like 5 or 6 crackers and cheese stick and have that. I'm eating a lot of protein. I don't necessarily need my protein shakes anymore. I eat enough meat that it's not absolutely necessary, but I've decided that the more protein, the better. So I do try to incorporate at least one protein shake a day. It usually ends up being my breakfast. And honestly, in the morning, I've never been a breakfast eater. So I've always been the type to want to drink something right when I get up in the morning. So the protein shakes are great for that, because I just get up in the morning and whip up a protein shake, and then I'm done until lunch or whatever. I have had times where I forget meals. Kara, I think you're doing better than me. You seem to have a pretty set schedule on what you're doing and when you're eating. And I haven't done that. I should, and I should write things down. I guess I haven't been real strict on myself as far as that goes. I try to make sure that I get 3 meals a day in. I have noticed, though, that there are days where I only eat 1 or 2. But I do snack. My doctor has allowed me to have snacks in between. Believe it or not, you would not believe, pork rinds. 0 carbs, very low fat, like 9 big pieces is 80 calories and 5 grams of fat, I think, which I only end up eating like half of that serving. I eat like 4 pieces. And when you're chewing them, they really shrink down so that you're not putting a whole lot in your new pouch. Those have been a staple in my house since I realized that they're not bad for you, which you would think they would be considering they're pigskin. But anyway, I eat those, and they've got protein obviously too. So I eat those. I do, like, if I really have a hankering just to snack and I'm not hungry or anything, I just watching a movie or something like that, eat sunflower seeds. Because they take me so long to eat them in the first place that, like, a serving size is 1/4 of a cup. Oh, excuse me. It's hot here. It makes me sleepy. And I don't get 1/4 of a cup. I don't eat 1/4 of a cup in a sitting. I sit there and eat maybe half of a serving. So that's been good. Like I said, I have not had any problems with any kinds of different foods or anything like that. So things are going really well. If any of you guys watched my last video, which was my new kitty, I have decided to name him Phoenix. And he is, hold on, he is wonderful. I just absolutely adore him. He is so great. He's been very affectionate, very sweet. I'm in love. He's a very good investment. If I didn't say, he's actually he's half Himalayan, half Persian. So, and I got him for $75, which is an excellent deal if you look online. And I got him from a breeder. So, if you look online, Persian and Himalayan cat breeds usually cost like in the upwards of $400 or $500. So, we got a really excellent deal, and he's not fixed. So, if I wanted to breed him, I could, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to get him fixed. But anyway, I think this video has gone on long enough. If anybody has any comments or questions, I'd love to hear. You know, anybody at all, you know, is going to go through anything like this and really wants to know, you know, anything personal, go ahead and ask me. I'm more than willing to share anything, you know, to a certain extent. Anyway, talk to you guys. Hopefully I will have my 8-week update on time. If not, I apologize, but life is life and things get busy. So, talk to y'all later. Bye.